It's an unlawful.
No
It's an unlawful.
and expired.
Go
so
get.
There's 2 traffic violations.
I want a sergeant. Have I committed a crime? Have I committed a crime? Is your body cam on?
It sure is.
Okay.
So is yours. It's fine.
My lawyer told me to keep my stuff locked in a safe unless you have a warrant.
Okay, do you go by Chris or Christopher?
I don't answer questions, sir. I reserve all of my rights right now.
It's not that big a deal. Okay?
Can I have a lawyer?
What's that?
Lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yeah, I want a lawyer present to
Okay.
be questioned by police.
Today we got a wild one. A self-proclaimed sovereign citizen going toe-to-toe with no-nonsense cop. And let me tell you, things escalate fast. This guy tries every trick in the book to talk his way out of trouble. And the results are as ridiculous as they are entertaining. You've got to see it to believe it. Pure chaos from start to finish. Stick around, because this one's a ride you won't want to miss.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good.
Hey, I stopped because you don't have a front plate, but also your plates are expired.
That doesn't sound like a valid reason to pull me over.
Yeah. Well, no front plate is a valid reason, and then the expired plates are also a valid reason. So, do you have a driver's license with you, sir?
Do you have a search warrant?
I don't need a search warrant.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Do you have probable cause?
Yeah, the plates.
That's not probable. There's no crime being committed.
Okay. If you'd like to see it that way.
Well, that's law.
Okay. I'll just have you stay here for a minute then, and I'll get another car here. And
Sure,
we'll
go ahead.
take care of things, okay?
We got 2 officers on the fucking scene for no tags. Well, expired tags.
Ride you won't want to miss. Clip 2. Maybe it's because you couldn't even identify yourself and started acting like a stubborn little kid about it. Honestly, that's probably exactly why the first officer called for backup. She saw the meltdown coming a mile away and thought, yep, we're gonna need...
Alrighty, sir. Go ahead and roll down your window,
It's down.
and I'm gonna ask you again for your driver's license, registration, and insurance.
I can hear you just fine.
You're gonna have to roll down the window so I can hear you.
I can hear you just fine.
Well, I can't hear you though.
Well, that's not my problem.
Okay, but I'm telling you the reason for this traffic stop is
It's an unlawful.
no front plate
It's an unlawful.
and expired.
Go
so
get-
There's 2 traffic violations.
I want a
okay?
sergeant.
I have Deputy Sturdy here with me.
Okay,
so I guess what's
I want a sergeant. Bring a
Okay.
sergeant
what for?
because I'm requesting one on site.
But what is a sergeant going to tell you any different?
What's your badge? What's your name and badge number?
It's Deputy Wick with
Wick?
Lancaster County Sheriff's Office.
What's your number?
902122.
902122.
So you can go ahead and call dispatch and ask to speak to Sergeant Gaston, I believe is on today.
No, ma'am. Request him on site, please.
What's that?
Request him on site, please.
$100 this sovereign citizen's lawyer never said that. These guys are out here making up their own laws like they're the ones who wrote the Constitution. If you actually had a real lawyer, they'd be like, dude, just show your ID and save us all the trouble. Clip 5.
Okay, but what I guess I'm not going to understand what a sergeant on site's going to matter.
Because he has more authority than you.
Okay. So if the sergeant comes out here, then you're going to identify yourself and provide a driver's license.
Have I committed a
registration,
crime?
insurance?
Have I committed a crime?
The crime is the violation of the traffic law that I pulled you over for.
The Supreme Court's ruled in my favor, ma'am.
Well, the Supreme Court says that I can stop you for not having a front plate and expired registrations.
Show me the case law.
So, are you going to comply with my request?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Because it's an unlawful request. Is your body cam on?
It sure is.
Okay,
So is yours. It's fine.
I know. What's this guy's name and badge number?
This is Deputy Sturdy.
Sturdy? Badge number?
I didn't run Christopher.
Huh.
This is Robert's.
Yeah. Hey, Christopher, roll the window down.
I don't answer questions. What's your badge number, sir?
902147.
902147.
Reason she stopped you is you got expired plates. You're not suspended. You're not anything like that. It's registered to Robert, who's sitting right over there. It's not that big a deal. Let's don't make a bigger deal than what we
You're
have.
not getting my ID without a warrant.
Okay.
Or probable cause that I've committed a crime.
Okay.
Not having plates is not a crime.
Here, listen. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Do you have a warrant?
I don't need a warrant. Do you
Well,
have your
you need it.
driver's license?
My lawyer told me to keep my stuff locked in a safe unless you have a warrant.
Okay.
ChatGPT said, this dude really made his buddy get out of bed for this. And not only that, he's over here laughing like it's all a big joke while wasting a ton of public resources. I mean, come on, you're dragging officers' backup units and probably have to shift into your personal circus. All that just to stir up some drama and make everyone's day worse? Ridiculous.
You have a valid license, which I know you do.
So why do you need it?
So she don't know who you are.
That's
I
not
know-
my problem.
know
I don't
who
need to
you are.
identify to you.
Okay. Will you acknowledge that you're Christopher?
No.
You are?
No.
Okay. And that's Robert over there, the registered owner. So, it's not that big a deal. Do you go by Chris or Christopher?
I don't answer questions, sir. I reserve all of my rights right now.
It's not that big a deal. Okay?
Can I have a lawyer?
What's that?
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Yeah, I want a lawyer present to
Okay.
be questioned by police.
This is you're making it way
No,
more
I'm
difficult.
standing on my rights, sir, which you took an oath to uphold.
Okay, and I'm doing that.
No, you're violating my
No,
rights
I'm not.
right now.
As a motorist in the state of Nebraska.
I'm not a motorist. I'm
Okay.
traveling down the
You're
road.
traveling?
I'm not conducting commerce.
Okay.
I'm not for hire.
Okay. It's Christopher and Robert. So just hang tight for me. You're not free to leave.
I gotta have a bed for this.
You did. Well, we were going over to Steve's. But then you wanted to roll through Denton. You told me last night.
Nice going. This guy really can't do anything right. It's like he's actively trying to set a world record for how many ways you can mess things up in a single traffic stop. Absolutely.
24th at 9 o'clock in Lancaster County, or you can pay the fine plus the court costs. You fill out the back and send it in that way. I am going to need a signature from you. It's not saying you're guilty. It's just saying you're going to take care of it right down there at that line. Go ahead and sign that.
Yeah, you can totally get all 3 of their business cards right after you pay that ticket for being an idiot. I mean, at this point, you're building a whole collection of I don't follow the law souvenirs. Might as well frame them while you're...
Thank you. All right, let me go get a copy for you, okay? He's still not free to go, so stay right here.
Can I have all 3 of your business cards, please?
Moments before disaster. Drop your predictions in the comments. Backhand index pointing down. Do you think this genius is actually going to leave his car parked like a reasonable person? Or is he about to make the dumbest move yet and try to drive away? Let's hear it. What's your call? Clip 9.
Alrighty, Chris, here's your citation then, and since I'm not able to improve you have insurance, I'm going to recommend you don't drive away because that's unlawful as well.
Do you have business cards?
I do not. So, but you need to get insurance or be able to show proof of insurance to operate a motor vehicle in the state of Nebraska.
And I
okay?
say next time you guys need to get a warrant.
No, we don't.
You do.
We do not.
You do.
Okay, just leave the courts here then.
Am I free to go?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
ChatGPT said, even his own friend doesn't want to be around him after that stunt. I don't blame him. That was straight up embarrassing. The cops decided to leave him alone for now. But let's be real, this clown will probably end up back in court pretty soon anyway. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you want more hilarious sovereign citizen fails like this.
that. Just keep it pointed at them.
No, that shit's in here.
It's recording.
Oh, okay.
That way, right? Bye, ponytail.
Nah, I think that was that.
Why?
Yeah.
I want to go to Steve's now?
I think I've had enough excitement for today.
Alrighty, sir, go ahead and roll down your window. It's down. I'm going to ask you again for your driver's license, registration, and insurance. I can hear you just fine. You're going to have to roll down the window, so I can hear you. I can hear you just fine. Well, I can't hear you, though. Well, that's not my problem. Okay, but I'm telling you, the reason for this traffic stop is because your registration is unregistered and expired. That's 2 traffic violations. I want a sergeant. I have Deputy Sturdy here with me. I want a sergeant. Bring a sergeant. What for? Because I'm requesting one on site. But what's a sergeant going to tell you that's any different? What's your name and badge number? It's Deputy Wick, Lancaster County Sheriff's Office. Badge number 92122. You can go ahead and call dispatch and ask to speak to Sergeant Gaston. I believe he's on today. No, ma'am. Request him on site, please. What's that? Request him on site, please. This dude must be mentally unhinged if he thinks calling a sergeant is going to magically make his violations vanish. Like, bro, how about just follow the law in the first place and maybe, just maybe, you wouldn't be neck deep in this mess right now.